Black and bright can be considered opposite. However, it seems to me that there's a thread of connection between the two, and I call it Black with Bright. Black is the story of a deafblind girl, Michelle McNally, and it is inspired by the story of the famous author and activist Helen Keller. It is about never giving up, Michelle's dreams, and her achievements to become a graduate. And there is another main character in this movie, whose name is Deborah Sahai, and he's a teacher who takes an important role, having a great influence on Michelle's life. He had troubles teaching Michelle for the first time, but as Michelle opens her mind, Deborah could give her a life of dignity. And Michelle finally made it, getting over her handicap by pursuing knowledge, going beyond the ordinary limits of all barriers, both physical and emotional. And I want to tell you about my friend, whom I admire and love the most. I met her when I was a high school student, and at the time, I was suffering from depression to the extremes. For me, it was too hard to get along with the other people, and it was to an extent that I could not manage to take antidepressants. But she suddenly came to my life, and she said, "It is okay if you're not okay with your life. In life, light can be regarded as the most precious thing if you find it in the darkness." It deeply moved my mind, and it significantly changed my life, unfold to sheer brilliance. Since then, I started communicating with people with eye contact and listening to others, and I've tried my best to experience anything I can as much as possible. And the most interesting thing is that when Deborah met Michelle for the first time, the very first word that he taught her is black. It seems very contradictory, but the word black contains a powerful meaning of being bright. And of course, I no longer take pills. Therefore, I believe light can exist in my mind as courage, hope, and love. I want to become a person who turns in the light in the darkness. And that's the reason why I strive to be like Michelle. I want to provide glimpses of light to those who sit in the darkness during their lives. As you know, light can always shine in the darkness. There's no such thing because the darkness cannot overcome the light, but the light can overcome the darkness. Thank you.